Hi, my name is Karthik. I'm a manager for data and research strategy at Draup. I lead the skills practice and I've been working with Draup for the last 8 years now. Organizations tend to not have a taxonomy of skills within their job repository. So organizations tend to have a hierarchy based on job roles. We propose that organizations should start building a skills taxonomy by looking at their job roles, what kind of skills are required across each of these roles, so that they can plan targeted skill-based initiative, be it recruitment or reskilling. So first step is always building that skills taxonomy. Organizations tend to lack an understanding of what are the skills required by each job role. Uh, and what skills-based architecture does is, rather than looking for credentials or job roles, you can look for targeted skills that are required to perform at a specific level in your organization. This can help in targeted recruiting. It can help in targeted skill-based development of employees, so that your employees have the current skill set required for each technological shift that is happening in the market today. I would say the first step is always building skills architecture. So that is a baseline of skills across each of your roles. Once you have a clear visibility of what kind of skills your organization already possesses, then you can plan for future skill sets. You can plan for technological shifts such as generative AI, through which you can identify what workloads can be transformed with the power of technology and what kind of targeted future skills you need for your employees. And this can then be addressed with targeted recruiting efforts, targeted reskilling efforts. So from an overall perspective, your organization is ready for the future and the skill sets are aligned with the goals that you have set for your organization. AI has been affecting several job functions across organizations, and HR has been one of the last frontiers where the AI adoption has not been as much as other functions. But we believe AI is going to change the workforce planning function overall. With the advent of AI, you can automate several tasks in your workflows, be it answering candidate questions, be it identifying the skills required at each level. But I feel the lowest hanging fruit in this process is ideally the development of modern job descriptions. Often organizations tend to have generic job descriptions for openings that they have put out in their career portals. But with AI, you can actually work on the skills that are required for the job roles. You can actually have language that is suitable for that language that reflects your organization's culture. So these are low hanging initiatives, and I think AI is going to change the way a lot of the workforce planning function operates today through across recruitment, payroll, reskilling, L&D, etc. A key function of skills-based architecture is actually peer benchmarking. So now, once you build a skills taxonomy of your organization, the next step should be to benchmark yourself against your peers, right? That's where external companies such as Draup comes into the picture. We can provide companies with a detailed view of how your peers' skills architecture looks like, what the industry standard looks like. This can inform you of where you stand vis-a-vis the market standards, and you can use this information to plan your skills requirement for the future. In addition to this, we can also support companies in understanding what are the emerging skills in the market for each job function, and with an understanding of these emerging and futuristic skills such as generative AI, for example, you can plan for the future well. You can also look at where you currently lack, what kind of skills you currently lack across your different job roles, and this helps keep your workforce future ready in the current landscape. Large organizations in industries such as aerospace and manufacturing are having a tough time in the current environment to find the skills they require. Technological shifts such as electrification, AI, and IoT have resulted in scarcity of talent which have these modern skill sets. So with the skills architecture, we've seen several organizations adopt a more skills first strategy. So rather than relying on credentialed talent, organizations are looking for niche talent pools. So with the example of manufacturing aerospace, we've seen several companies look for targeted talent in smaller colleges rather than name recognized universities for engineering talent. So for roles that require basic technician level skills, organizations have been looking for talent in these smaller colleges which offer diplomas rather than engineering. So this is a key unlock for organization, which results in lower talent costs and greater productivity of the workforce of the organization as a whole.